Hello everyone, Fluffy here, back with a brunch mukbang, and of course the minute I hit play, stop, besito. What I have for you today is normally what I have almost every morning for breakfast, or as soon as I wake up, give or take the eggs. Sometimes I fry them. My daughter has a new egg cooker, and I was going to show it, but I probably won't. If I do, you'll see a picture around here somewhere, but it's just really cute. It's about this big. It cooks 6 eggs. You can do poached eggs in it, and it's all steam. And so these are super hot, so you will probably see me burn myself on camera. And then, of course, avocado toast. Then I have some coffee right here. This is just a little bit of salt, but that can go over here. So I know that I haven't filmed in a while, and I'm super sorry. I'll explain it in a second once I get going here. I need to turn this around so I can get a better angle. But here I am. So what have y'all been doing? I appreciate those that have, I might pick a little underripe one. Let's see if it'll be able to, as long as it'll spread, I'm good. It just felt kind of stiff when I stuck my fork down in here. Then we've got a little bit of overripe at the top, but that's okay. That ain't gonna kill us. You know, I bought some carb-free bread. It's really good. You can't really toast it for that long, and I think that's the carb-free part of it. But I just kept wanting to do so much with it that I couldn't make up my mind what I was going to do with it. And so I got 4 slices of bread out of it. 4 slices. Looks just like regular bread, a little bit smaller in diameter, but I'm getting avocado everywhere. I picked the wrong thing to do my first mukbang in a while, y'all. Anyway, went last night, and I had plans to do a BLT on it, and yeah, it's moldy. I figured it would last longer, you know, since it was carb-free. I don't know. I just did. I was wrong. Well, actually, it lasted longer than a regular loaf, but I just took so long to eat it. So next time, since it is carb-free, I just need to eat it, not save it. I did not do a close-up. This will have to do, y'all. Nice though, huh? So, I've been taking the Otezla. And I went live and I explained it on there, but I didn't publicize the live. Some of y'all who were there till the end, that was part of the reason, and then there was another reason that I did, but I did not publicize it. My tastes are changing. I'm really having a hard time with coffee. Just always, this is a blonde roast, and it's tastes strong. Anyway, I've been having a hard time with the Otezla. I know one of y'all mentioned, you know, if you think the metformin messed you up, just wait with the Otezla. Well, the running to the bathroom part, it wouldn't do that like the metformin did. I mean, after I would eat, I would feel like tremendous nausea. Sometimes there was an urgency to, you know, head down the hall, so to speak, but not like the metformin. But the biggest side effect that I'm having is the blah feeling and the I hate to use the word depression, the sadness, you know, but it's just, let's just say it's making me nostalgic. Is that kind of a hint? And I don't like that. I'm trying to hang in there. Oh, y'all. Soft-boiled eggs with that egg cooker. I don't know if that grosses any of y'all out. I like whites cooked, but the yolk running. This is perfect. Because there's 3 settings. Soft, where it's soft and soft, you know. White soft, yolk soft. There's hard boiled, and then there's softer boiled. Medium, I guess they called it on that thing. And when we would cook them, the yolk would be still loose, but not as loose like this. This is what I like. And, well, maybe a little too loose. It's okay. So, and I'm having some really bad days. It has me not want to do much. I had to spit it on here. So that's where I've been. I just haven't been. I'm still trying to post on Insta. I'm an emotional eater. So I've been trying real hard not to cheat. I have fell off the wagon, so to speak, a couple of times. Not real bad, but enough where then, of course, that turns around and makes me sad and emotional because I can't do that. So I'm back on it again today, trying real hard to come out of it. It's just hard. Y'all know, I mean, depression comes with fibro anyway, but I had a good handle on it. I don't want to give up on the Otezla because, like, the metformin or the lisinopril has given me no side effects. But before, when I was on a different kind of blood pressure medication, I was sick for like 3 weeks and I gave up and I stopped the medication. But I want to give it a chance. But I watched the commercial last night, and I need to change my appointment because my appointment's supposed to be for next week. But I see a specialist on my insurance. It's a high copay. So I'm going to wait till next month to go. I'll call them today or tomorrow to reschedule. But it only addressed the plaque symptoms, you know, the skin symptoms, the skin blemishes. I thought he was putting me on it for the actual arthritis. And he said it's going to be months before you see a difference. So if it's just for the skin blemishes, because then he prescribed me cream I can only use twice a week for 2 weeks. So 4 applications, and then I have to wait 2 weeks to do it again because it's so strong. I did it once. You have to wash your hands afterwards. And excuse me. Okay. Sorry, excuse me. And so that was kind of a pain because, you know, I have a hard time getting up and down. And so but when I cancel, I'm going to talk to a nurse. If it's just for the skin issues, then I'm going to see if he'll... Hang on, y'all. Okay, we're back. That sneezing had me have to blow my nose, and then I sneezed a couple more times. Anyway, if it's just for the skin, then I'm going to come off of it. Because what it's putting me through right now isn't worth just being, because I've got the cream. Well, I have to call and ask. Because there's a different... Is it Latuda or is Latuda for something else? There's another psoriatic arthritis medication that is for the arthritis pain. So I'll switch to that. But get this. I keep meaning to tell y'all and I keep forgetting. When I was in the doctor's office, he was talking about that the stuff's expensive and we may or may not get the insurance to cover it. Still haven't had an answer. I think I mentioned y'all that I had a prescription due and it was taking me forever to get over there because I really didn't feel like going anywhere, but we went Sunday after we met my mother for breakfast. That was a refill on my lisinopril because it's a 90-day supply. They reorder it automatically. But he said that a lot of times they will require, the insurance company will require chemotherapy first before the medication. And I just looked at him and I'm like, chemo? What? I said, why? That's so invasive. That's so harsh. But to my face, he said, kickbacks. He said, he said to me, it's disgusting. And I'm like, yeah, exactly what he said. I was shocked. I mean, we all know, you know, they talk about having a cure for cancer all along and they won't put it out there because too much money's made on cancer treatment. But, yeah, he said it to my face. And I looked at him and I said, well, if they don't want to prove it, I ain't doing chemo. I'm just not. And he shook his head and he said, I understand. So, but isn't that wild? Look, that is so wild to me. It makes sense. Chemo. For psoriasis or psoriasis arthritis. It's like, what? His nose is not cooperating. A lot of pauses. So, that's where I've been. That's where I am. I'm so sorry. I also wanted to ask for some prayers for a viewer of mine by the name of Devin. Her partner has cancer again for the third time. I think she said breast cancer. She had asked for a prayer chain in the live. Another thing I feel guilty about, not being on soon enough to ask for prayers sooner. But she asked if everybody will say some prayers for her partner. They're really concerned about it, so, and rightly so. So, Devin, we're praying for you, praying for your partner. I hope she kicks cancer's ass again. So if y'all could do that for me, I'd appreciate it. My daughter bought, H-E-B owns Whole Foods. I don't know if y'all know that. And so they've been integrating a lot of Whole Foods food into the H-E-B company, the stores. And my daughter went one morning. She came home and came back with a lot of cool, interesting cheeses. Expensive, but they have ends and pieces, you know, where they really cut it down to really small pieces, almost sample size, but a little bit bigger than that. So she came home with several of them, and she wants to do a charcuterie tasting with it. Platter, but she wants to do it with me. No, she's not going to be on camera, but we'll be tasting the cheeses together. So look for that video. I'm hoping that that will happen real soon. Hang on, y'all. It's Sarge. I had called her, messaged her this morning asking about how she's doing, because remember she got labs yesterday, and so she still hasn't heard anything. So I'm texting back, well, at least no urgent calls, so that's a good sign. Telling her I'm filming. I'll ask her about her palliative care too. Appointment. I know y'all have seen she's got a new update on her video. So make sure y'all go over there and check her out if you haven't. I'm sure you have. She did the video a couple of days ago. I contacted her as soon as I woke up. I woke up about 11. I'm having problems with my neck and stuff, and then I screwed up on Saturday, y'all. I overdid it. I moved some of the furniture while my daughter was sleeping, taking a nap. She was not happy when she woke up. She was not happy, and I don't blame her. I've paid for it since. Sunday and Monday were really bad. But I've been having problems. You know, fibro people, that extra pain you get, mostly it's in our butt cheek or sciatic nerve or in our necks and shoulders. So that's been really bugging me. I ended up having to take usually a half a muscle relaxer will help me sleep and help relax me, but it's been so tight. I had to take 1.5 last night. I was not happy. Oh, remember we were all talking about CBD oil? Remember some of us wanted to try it? Some of, oh, I'm losing all that yolk. No. Well, I have a nephew that vapes, and he had, there's a ton of vape shops around here in Military Town. Car dealerships, pawn shops, fast food restaurants. Some things are just normally high volume of those things in a military town because GIs, you know. But the vape shops have been popping up, and he goes to this particular one that he likes. Well, the nephew picked up some CBD gummies. They're not cheap, and he was nice enough to give me one. Well, it was funny as hell, y'all. I took it, and I was nervous to take it. So I took it like 1 o'clock in the morning. I took it, I chewed it. You know, it's a gummy. It was a square, like a gummy bear, but it was square. Rectangle, doesn't matter. So about 1 o'clock, I said, okay, screw it. I'm just going to take it. And what's the worst going to happen? Because I asked him, and he teased me, because in the state of Texas, it wouldn't be allowed. You'd have to be in a dispensary. But I go, now, is this a CBD? Is this a CBD gummy or is this a pot gummy? He looks at me and goes, I really don't remember. Well, it has to be CBD because they wouldn't be allowed to sell pot gummies. You know what I mean? So, so about 1 o'clock I took it, and, you know, I'm just sitting on the recliner, and about 2 o'clock, I'm like, wow, I'm a little sleepy, but not fake tired. Like, I can tell when the muscle relaxer's kicking in. You know what I mean? But then I get up and I go to bed. Well, I said, well, I just might as well give up. It's 2 o'clock. I really need to go to bed, so I'll just go to bed. Y'all, when I stood up, I'm telling you, I'm real sensitive to medication. When I stood up, my legs felt funny. I kept feeling like I was leaning. And then my left leg, I mean both legs, but really my left leg kept feeling like it was weighing like 10,000 pounds, and that was what's causing me to lean in that direction. It really didn't scare me. It made me laugh. So I don't know if it was a CBD oil that was making me giggly or the situation, but I was like, oh my God. Now I went straight to bed. And so that I'm laying there, and of course my brain, because I'm like square with the corner sticking out, I'm all panicking. Oh my God, did I get high off CBD? So I started to panic a little bit. So I was getting anxious, and then I thought, you know what, just go with it. It's just like any other medication you take. You're going to feel stuff, especially never having used it before. So I laid there for a second, and I calmed myself down, and I don't remember falling asleep. And that was the best sleep I had gotten in a long time. So I contacted the nephew because he's laughing in text. And he goes, okay, now here's a big question. Would you eat another? Would you have another? Would you do it again? I'm like, yeah. With the good sleep I got, I just got to make sure not to walk around after I chew it. Sit in bed with my phone. Weight-wise, y'all, I hit my first goal. Remember I wanted to be blank 99? I hit my first goal. I told you I might tell you my weight. She says hi, by the way, y'all. We talk off of YouTube. And I told him I couldn't believe I weighed that much, but he's probably just being polite. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you because it's obvious I'm not 100 pounds. But I am now in my next section of hundreds. I am last Wednesday, and I weigh in tomorrow. And I'm hoping that my cheating a couple of times hasn't hindered my weight loss for the past week. I am currently, as of Wednesday, 295 pounds. 295.4. Yeah. When I left the X, I weighed 240. Yeah. And after that, you know, my daughter had been trying to get me to eat healthier. Y'all know that. And so that's why in March, I weighed 217. So I had done a pretty good weight loss. And now from 217 down to 295. I hope that continues. I know I'll eventually plateau, which is going to be very frustrating for me. It's been frustrating. The newness of trying to watch my carbs and stuff is wore out. This Otezla is not helping. So I had been getting frustrated, trying to hang in there. And like I said, I cheated 2 times. So I don't like that, but I'm back at it. Been drinking too many sodas, making an excuse here and there. And so I told my daughter, you buy yourself sodas, don't replenish mine. So I've been doing real good. I had bought the 8-pack of the smaller diet Pepsis, and it was working wonders. I have one a day, and that's like half of the regular bottle. And I'd been doing real good, but like I said, I'm an emotional eater. You can make any excuse in the world, you know, to go backwards. It was only twice out of the last 2 weeks. So it's not bad. Well, now that I think about it, one of the cheating times was before I weighed in last week. So kind of nervous about stepping on the scale tomorrow, but I will. My next goal is 250. I'm hoping that's not a too far away goal that I'll get frustrated if I don't hit it. I don't think so, but we'll see. Oh, this is so good. I really missed y'all. It's been really frustrating that I haven't been able to film. Oh, I want y'all to say some prayers for my longtime subby and friend and family member, YouTube family member, Marie Ince. Somebody else had talked to me about her and asked me did I know her? I'm like, yeah. I said, I've mentioned her a couple of times on my videos. Her son said she was back in the hospital. I thought he said he had surgery. I'll have to go back and look at my comments, but the person I talked to had said something about her having a heart attack, and I knew that when the son contacted me, it had something to do with her heart. So she hasn't been commenting on anyone's videos that I know of. So Marie Inns, if you're watching and you're just not up to commenting, I understand that. Can you have your son comment? Not that he's obligated to. I'm just worried about you, darling. I just don't hear from people for a while, and I get kind of nervous for them. Because I do have some chronic illness people, quite a few on my channel, so we got to look out for each other, don't we? We do. I care about all of y'all. Okay, that's it. I'm leaving that last bit of one so I can sop up this yolk. It will not be ladylike. So I'd rather not do it in front of the camera. 25-minute video for avocado toast? What? You know me, Chatty Cathy. Anyway, I appreciate y'all tuning in. For those of you that were at my live, I appreciate you letting me rattle on about certain subjects, you know, especially at the end there. Offer me the advice, giving me advice for the question that I ask. Appreciate that. So, having said that, God bless y'all. Positive vibes out to each and every one of you. Remember to always be kind and be your own advocate. I love y'all. Besito! Don't you do that to that new couch. You better not have snagged that. Bad dog. He's looking all sad. Brand new couch, and he's trying to fluff up the couch cushions. If it was the IKEA couch, I wouldn't mind. Love y'all, and I will talk to y'all real soon. Bye.